the staffs, which means that anybody that is not an officer above may come up to the podium. You could shut that door. La Yasha'Allah, which means to Israel. Imagine there's a stand. Upani Haki Dum. Means to turn, face the east. This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawu. Shabashamayim. Kodash. Hayya. Shemka. Yahweh. Lakutka. Taba'ah. Ratazayaka. Hayya. Aisha. Ba'a Ratazah. Kawur. Hayya. Bashamayim. Nathan. Lanawu. Lacham. Call. Yawam. Wasalachanawu. Kawawathnawu. Kasalachnawu. Kawawathinawu. Wala'ah. Tabayayanawu. Banasaya 1. Abol. Awashayanawu. Mayan. Rai. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Wa'ala. Wataparith. La'awalamyam. Aman. This is the Lord's Prayer in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Purple the Hakak, or the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Ba'ashim Yahushai. Baba Kashai. Nathanahu. Hakak. La Rapa'ah. Kal Machalah. Wakal Manawa. Hakak. La Tahor. Hamatazarayim. Hakak. La Hakim. Hamathium. Hakak. Al Rakawat. The Tama Allah. The Garshan. Bashim Yahushai. The Wad Aman. For the power in the English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushai. Please give us the power. The power to heal all manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahushai. Thank you. So be it. For to bless Israel in the Hebrew, Yahweh. Bashim Yahushai. Barak Lanawu. Wa Yasha'Allah. Wahaviyat. Saparium. Barak. Bashim Yahushai. The Wad Aman. Bless Israel in the English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushai. Bless us. And Israel. And the school. In the name of Yahushai. Thank you. So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah. Ayanya. Al-Haharium. Mayan. Yaba'ah. Isaiah. Ma'ayin. Yahweh. Ashah. Shemayim. Wa'aratazah. Al-Yathun. Lamawat. Regolka. Al-Yanawam. Shamarka. Hanat. La'ah. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Yayushan. Shawmar. Yasha'Allah. Yahweh. Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al Yad, Yumyaka, Yawamon, Ashamash, Ra'ah, Yakaka, Wayarak, Bal Ya'alam, Yahweh, Yashamarka, McCall, Rai, Yashamar, Athnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tazaathka, Wawa'aka, Ma'aika, Wa'aid, Awalam. Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim, all Damayah, Lakah, all Thakarash, Wa'al, Tashakwat, all Kaya, Hana, Oyabyaka, Yahama, Yabwan, Ra'ash, Al Aimaka, Ya'ariyamwa, Sawada, Oyata, Yaitazua, Al Tazapawanyaka, Marwa, Lakawa, Nakidam, Magoya, Wala'ah, Yazakar, Sham, Yasha'alab, Iwata, Kaya, Nawaitazua, Labah, Yakadwa, Al Yaka, Baryak, Yakarathwa, Ahoya, Arawam, Wayashemai, Alayam, Mawa'aba, Wahagariam, Gabal, Wa'amawan, Wa'amalak, Halashath, Aim, Yeshabia, Tazawar, Gam, Ashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zarawai, Labanya, Lawat, Selah, Aisha, Laham, Kamadian, Kasa Yasara, Kayabian, Banakaol, Kayashawan, Nashamadwa, Ba'ayan Da'ara, Hayawa, Daman, La Adama, Shaitamwa, Nara, Yab Mawa, Ka'irab, Wakaza'aba, Wakazabak, Wakatazol, Manad, Kol, Nasayakamwa, Bashar, Amarwa, Nairashah, Lanawa, Nawath, Alahayam, Alahayah, Shayatamwa, Kogola, Kakwash, Lapanya, Rawaka, Ka'ash, Taba'ira, Ya'ira, Wakalahaba, Kalahat, Harayam, Khan, Dardatma, Basa'irika, Wabasa, Wapathka, Tabahalam, Mala'ah, Panyam, Walawan, Waibakashwa, Shemka, Yahweh, Yabashwa, Wayapa'owa, Idea, I, Wayapaparwa, Wayabadwa, Wayadaiwa, Kaya, Lata, Shemka, Yahweh, the Badka, Al Yawan, Al, Call, Ha'aratazah. Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence, O my power. Hold not thy peace. And be not still, O my power. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult. And they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. and consulted against our hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation. That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Selah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kisan, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like a red, and like Zeeb. Yea, all their princes, as Zeba, and as Almunah, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of the Most High power and possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the Most High over all the earth. For the power structure in the Hebrew, Barak atha Yahweh, wa Yahweh Shai, Wam Yaka Allah, Wa Alahayim, Matazavya, Alawap Yahana, Ha Alawapyum, Ha Saranyum, Ha Quadazayanyum, Ha Khayayum, Waha Akwathian, Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, the water Aman. Prayer for the power structure in the English. Yahweh, bless you, Yahweh. And Yahweh Shai. And Michael. And the angels. Commanding General Yahana. The generals. The captains. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it. Prayer for the curses in the English. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, and all things living. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, listen to us now, right now, send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the heathen, but speak against us thy prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the school. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the heathen, and shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel, that refuse to give to the school. Force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the Edomites, and the nations, and their drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, Skinheads, Posse Comitazi, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space program, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street. Open up the internet. And the airways. The cable access channels. And the radio channels. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us. And bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way. Or try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues. Cause them to go to and fro. Through the earth. And consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahushua, Michael and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers. And punish all the heathens that come up against us. As we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. Always. So be it. Sar, which means to turn. Yeshabia, which means to be seated. Hey, Tezbo, after this phone gets a little more juice, just remind me to go live on it for the TikTok. We're going to be in the book of Genesis, chapter 1, and verse 1 in the Hebrew, in the Blue Letter Bibles. So like you. All right, book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 1 in the Hebrew. Bara'ashiath, Bara'ah, Alahayam, Af, Hashamyam, Wa'af, Ha'arataza. Verse 2. Wa'arataza. Hayatha, Bawel, Wabawel, Wakashak, Al, Panya, Bahawam, Warawak, Alahayam, Marakpa, Al, Panya, Hamayam, verse 3, Oya Amar, Alahayam, Yahaya, a war, Wa Yahaya, a war, verse 4, Wa Yara, Alahayam, Ha Awar, Kaya, Sawab, Wa Yabadal, Alahayam, Bayan, Ha'awar, Wabayan, Ha-Khashak, verse 5, Wa Yakura, Alahayam, La'awar, Yawam, Wa Lakashak, Korah, La Yala, Wa Yahya, Irab, Wa Yahya, Akwar, Yawam, Akkad, Pa, verse 6, Wa Ya'amar, Alahayam, Yahya, Rakwayai, Bathawak, Hamayam, Wa Yahya, Mabadiyal, Bayan, Mayam, La Mayam, verse 7, Wa Yaisha, Alahayam, Ath, Ha Rakwayai, Wa Yabadal, Bayan, Hamayam, Ashar, Mathakath, La La Rakwayai, Wabayan, Hamayam, Ashar, Ma'al, Larakyai, Wa Yahya, Khan. Clap that up. Book of Genesis, chapter 1, and verse 1. You can go see if you need to open anything real quick. Genesis chapter 1 and verse 1 in the English. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. So of course, everybody knows the book of Genesis is the creation story, the creation of all things, the creation of the earth and space and the animals, the oceans, the lands, the people, the creation of everything is right here in the book of Genesis. And the earth was without form and void. So when it says that the earth was without form or void, think of like the earth in like a gaseous state. Like there's nothing, holding it together. There's nothing there for you to really pass through. It's just like it's like steam. And darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. You know what I'm saying? And the deep, it shows right there. Sorry. And the deep is the darkness of space. The Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters, and the waters is space. Verse 3. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. And a lot of religious people will take this light as being like the creation of the sun, when this is really talking about the Lord activating the earth's core. What do you need? It's over here. Is the Lord come around? Is the Lord activating the earth's core?
That's what the light is when it's talking about right here. Verse 4, and God saw the light, that it was good, and God divided the light from the darkness. 5, and God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And the evening and the morning were the first day. So the creation of the earth's core, and dividing that from the deep space, that was the first day. Verse 6, and God said, let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters. So this is the Lord putting up essentially like a barrier from the earth and space. Like they call this the it's not the ozone layer. Stratosphere. Yeah, stratosphere. Like that's when it says let it divide the waters from the waters. Like that's the Lord. He's dividing space from space. So when you get to a certain point in the Earth's atmosphere, the stratosphere, as Captain Kapash had said, like in that area, you can actually float. Like that's a small section of space that's within the Earth's atmosphere. So the Lord divided the stratosphere from the rest of space. Verse 7, and God made the firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament, from the waters which were above the firmament. And it was so. Verse 8, and God called the firmament heaven. In the evening and the morning were the second day. Verse 9, and God said, let the waters under the heaven be gathered together unto one place, and let the dry land appear. And it was so. 10, and God called the dry land earth, and the gathering together of the waters called he seas. And God saw that it was good. So that's pretty self-explanatory. Now we're getting into the creation of the lands and of the oceans or the seas. Verse 11, and God said, let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruit after his kind, whose seed is in itself upon the earth. And it was so. Verse 12, and the earth brought forth grass and herb yielding seed after his kind, and the tree yielding fruit, whose seed was in itself after his kind. And God saw that it was good. Verse 13, and the evening and the morning were the third day. 14, and God said, let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and years. Verse 15, and let them be for lights in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth. And it was so. 16, and God made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also. 17, and God set them in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth. 18, and to rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the light from the darkness. And God saw that it was good. So Lord created, that's him creating the sun, the moon, the stars, the planets, everything that is outside of the waters, that's in the firmament. That's him creating all of that. Just to show when Lord said, let there be light, that wasn't the creation of the sun. 19, and the evening and the morning were the fourth day. 20, and God said, let the waters bring forth abundantly the moving creature that hath life, and fowl that may fly above the earth, and the open firmament of heaven. Verse 21, And God created great whales and every living creature that moveth, which the waters brought forth abundantly after their kind, and every winged fowl after his kind. And God saw that it was good. And when it says that God created great whales, that's talking about your dinosaurs, your whales, your giant sea creatures, all those things that our oppressor views as just being a mystery in this earth. And just believe that there is like krakens and megalodons just lurking under the in the deep of the ocean. Verse 22. Verse 22. And God blessed them, saying, be fruitful and multiply, and fill the waters and the seas, and let fowl multiply in the earth. 23. In the evening and the morning were the fifth day. 24. And God said, let the earth bring forth the living creature after his kind, cattle and creeping thing, and beast of the earth after his kind. And it was so. 25. And God made the beasts of the earth after his kind, and cattle after their kind, and everything that creepeth upon the earth after his kind. And God saw that it was good. 26. And God said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. And so a lot of people will take this right here is just God creating man in his literal image, giving you the hands it is that you have, the arms, your skeletal structure, your nose, your eyes, your mouth, the physical attributes it is that you have. People will believe that that's what this is saying right here, when in reality, this is the Lord giving us the ability to determine what is right and what's wrong, like giving us the intelligence that we need as people. Like that's what sets us above all of the animals, is our intelligence. Like that's why we're able to go out and to make tools and to build cities and to create civilization, is because the intelligence it is that we have as humans. Like it has nothing to do with how it is that you look. Like a fish doesn't care about how you look. A lion doesn't care about how it is that you look. But what a fish does care about is how it is you're able to make that net and catch them. How you're able to make a fire and fry them over it, and make spears in order to slay them so you can eat. What the lions do care about is them firearms that you can make to ward them off, and your weapons of war. Like that's what they care about. They don't care about how it is that you look, because you're just another piece of food without your intelligence. Verse 27. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him. Male and female created he them. Saying, letting you know once again, the Lord just gave us intelligence. Like there's a whole reason that the Israelites have the laws that we have. Like this is something that was given to us from the Lord. Like this is, the Lord does not want us to eat these certain things, not only because he said that it's unlawful, but because when you do the science on it, you find out how it affects your health. The Lord told us not to go and mingle with the heathen and to celebrate their holidays, not just because he said it would turn us from following him, but also because it would cause for us to submit ourselves onto the heathen. Like that's a form of intelligence that only the Lord can give blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. A form of intelligence that he can, give humans.
That's right.
Verse
And
20.
if I could, we got it as a people. We got skills and abilities that the oppressor allows us to express. But the things that the oppressor oppresses about us are those things that the Lord gave us.
Right.
That's the things that we got to use. Or the oppressor doesn't really oppress us into doing these things or sinning against the Lord. He convinces us to do it.
Right.
He provides a way and an avenue for us to do it and convinces us into doing it, into thinking it's better. That's what he does. That's what the oppressor does. He's like a living, walking temptation. Like, oh, he's doing it.
Right.
Maybe I should do it. He look like he's having fun. Maybe I should do it. It was working for him.
Right.
Maybe I should join him. That's how we get fooled into sinning against the Lord.
Right.
Go ahead.
Come. Verse 28. And God blessed them, and God said unto them, be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth, and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth.
And that there, the Lord told us to be fruitful and multiply. See, that's the part a lot of people don't be getting. They just see the fruitful part. Oh, do you mean just have a whole bunch of babies irresponsibly? Okay, before he said the multiply part, he said what? Be fruitful.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you want to be fruitful first. Getting in this, doing the work of the Lord. All right? That's it.
Verse 29. And God said, behold, I have given you every herb-bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree, and the which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat. Verse 30. And to every beast of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and to everything that creepeth upon the earth, wherein there is life, I have given every green herb for meat. And it was so. Verse 31. And God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. In the evening and the morning, 6th day. Book of Genesis chapter 2 and verse 1. Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the host of them. Verse 2. On the 7th day, God ended his work, which he had made, and he rested on the 7th day from all his work, which he had made. Verse 3. And God blessed the 7th day and sanctified it, because that in it he had rested from all his work, which God created and made. Verse 4. These are the generations of the heavens and of the earth when they were created, in the day that the Lord God made the earth and the heavens. Verse 5. And every plant of the field before it was in the earth, and every herb of the field before it grew, for the Lord God had not caused it to rain upon the earth, and there was not a man to till the ground. Or 6.
So you can imagine what the planet looked like when there wasn't a man to till the ground.
Right.
The planet was looking crazy.
Right.
Like straight wilderness everywhere. Animals going crazy, going wild. You know what I'm saying? Animals everywhere. Just creatures. Like there's some extinct creatures that was out there.
Mm-hmm.
And they gone. You know what I mean? But they was out there back in this day. You know what I mean? The woolly mammoth and all that. Like this, the earth was going crazy.
Right. Or 6. But there went up a mist from the earth, and watered the whole face of the ground. Verse 7. And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground.
So back then, it didn't even rain. It was just that dew in the morning. That's what watered everything. Go ahead.
Don't come. and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul.
Now, when it says he formed Adam from the dust of the ground, most people think, okay, he took some dirt, all right, which is manifold. So it's the dirt, but it's also he woke man up. I think that's when he made Adam. Are we at where he made Adam, or he just made man?
He had made man in verse 26.
So this is where he's making Adam?
Yeah, it should be.
Okay, well, it's the difference between when he makes man and when he makes Adam. When he makes Adam, he takes Adam from the dust of the ground and gives him, and made him a living soul. That's talking about he gave him knowledge of the laws. He started speaking to him through the stars and gave him knowledge of the laws, statutes, and commandments, which took him from being in the dirt and being in the dust. This is where what the oppressor calls like they try to make it like different humans, like Homo sapiens, Homo erectus,
right?
And the where we was like coming from apes. Okay, at one point he kind of correct, because we were acting like apes before the Lord gave us Adam the laws and things like that. People were just eating anything, acting any type of way, having sex with everything, moving, animalistic behavior. Go ahead.
And Slaki, sir, and this just goes to prove, you religious people wrong about Adam being the first man or being the first person created, because in the book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 26, that's when it's even mentioned about making man in our image, in the image of the Lord. And then you keep reading, and it says that the Lord rested from his works. So this is the seventh day that this is happening. Just to show you that it's not something physically being created, it's something that's spiritual. Like this is a man being reborn and becoming a new person, which is what so many of us love to claim happens to us when we supposedly start following God, is we're reborn. We're no longer the old man that we were, and we're supposed to be someone that's new, that's better than we were. Well, unlike those of us today, Adam had actually, began to be different from the people the Lord raised him up from. Like he began to actually do as the Lord said to, and utilize that intelligence the Lord gave him to the best of his abilities. And that's what we do here in the UPK. Like we utilize that intelligence the Lord gave us to the best of our abilities by getting in these scriptures and finding out the truth. Like I can understand that's why so many people want to commemorate Kendrick Lamar for what he did with bringing really just Bloods and a couple of Crips together, by him using his intelligence to do so. But at the end of the day, he's not with the Lord. Like he's not using his brain to the best of its abilities. Like if he were to come into the ISUPK, he could really stop the violence that's going on in our communities for more than a night, which is what he said. He said that we're not enemies for that night. So that means that after everyone left there, they went and they unalived, another brother or sister. Even after saying the One West and being in unity on the stage with a rich man that helped puff up their heads, they still went back and did evil to their own brothers and sisters. When if you want to really know how to not do evil, you want to really know how to change our communities, you have to come into the ISUPK under commanding General Yohana. Verse 8, and the Lord God planted a garden eastward in Eden, and there he put the man whom he had formed. Verse 9, and out of the ground made the Lord God to grow every tree that is pleasant to the sight, and good for food, and the tree of life also in the midst of the garden, and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Verse 10, and a river went out of Eden to water the garden, and from thence it was parted and became into four heads. Verse 11, The name of the first is Pison. That is it which compasseth the whole land of Havilah, where there is gold. Verse 12. And the gold of that land is good. There is bdellium and the onyx stone. 13. And the name of the second river is Gihon. And the same is Slaki, and the same is it that compasseth the whole land of Ethiopia. Verse 14.
That's talking about the Nile River. Go ahead.
And the name of the third river is Hadakel. That is it which goeth toward the east of Assyria.
So they talked about these in if you in the oppressors science classes, some of the original rivers of civilization. Okay, you got the Nile, the Tigris, and the Euphrates, and there's one more. I forgot the name of the fourth one. Okay, that's what these rivers is. They're rivers that like basically is the start of all the civilization started along these rivers of fresh water, and they're huge rivers, and they started civilizations off of those because after Noah and the flood, they had to go straight to the fresh water sources and everything like that. And even before the flood, they were there. So you got the Tigris, Euphrates, the Nile River, and I don't think it's the Jordan. I have to double check what's is either Jordan or something. The Reds. I can't think of it. But that's the original where society started. Go ahead.
I'm looking that up for you.
Oh yeah, you can look that up real quick. That's where all the society started because you can't start. The biggest cities are next to water. You look at New York City, it's next to water. You look at LA, it's next to water. You look at Chicago, it's next to water. Okay, those in most times back then, you would have to put your city next to fresh water so you can drink. You know what I mean? Build a city in the middle of no water. How they gonna drink? How they gonna wash? How they gonna do everything? How they gonna live? So you needed that. So that's the big rivers started is the source of civilization. You got food coming from the river. You got water. You got travel, transportation. You can travel up and down the river. All of that. You know what I mean? So those are the rivers.
So they got 5 of them here, but
that started civilization.
Yeah, so they have the Indus River, the Yellow River, the Nile River, and the Tigris and Euphrates River.
I think it's the Indus, but it's got another name for it. The Indus, but I can't think of it right now. But yeah, it's 4 of them that the scriptures refer to. Not that there's not other great rivers, but those are the ones the scriptures refer to. Go ahead.
Okay. And the 4th river is Euphrates. Verse 15. And the Lord God took the man and put him into the garden of Eden to dress it and to keep it. 16. And the Lord God commanded the man, saying, of every tree of the garden thou mayest freely eat. 17. But of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil thou shalt not eat of it, for in the day that thou eatest thereof thou shalt surely die.
And this is all metaphorical. All right, this is metaphorical. This is like if somebody say, you can do all the things I tell you to do, but if you do the things I didn't tell you to do, you shall surely die. That's right. Eating of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Going into the things that I told you don't go. It's like if there's a land here and a land over there, like in Lion King, he said, "Oh, don't go beyond that. Beyond that is, out my territory and it's dangerous and it's problems and do not go over there. It's forbidden land, forbidden fruit. Don't eat of it. Don't go try it out. Don't go do it." And then what he do? Went and did it, and he found out why. Now he knows good and evil because now he knew good when he's there. Now he knows evil because he just did the thing that he was told not to do, and he's getting the consequences of the evil of the thing he was told not to do. Right. That's the knowledge of good and evil. That's the tree. Don't think of it like actual. There was in a garden and there's fruits around and there's a tree. Don't eat that tree. No, it's a metaphor.
Right.
But don't do that because when you do that, you shall surely die. It's the same thing your parents told you don't do drugs, stay in school. And then guess what? When you decided, you know what, I'm going to try drugs. Now you know why your parents didn't say that. Now you say, I'm going to drop out of school. Now you know why your parents said stay in school. Because if you would listen to them, you would have had a lot more good things going for yourself. If you would have just stayed in school, not did drugs, not slept with that person in high school and got pregnant, not joined that gang, not dropped out of school early. All them things your parents told you not to do, you would have been better off if you would have listened to it.
Right.
That's the knowledge of good and evil. Now you know why. As an adult, you look back and be like, damn, I should have did that. I would have been good. But now I know the evil of not doing that.
You have it on backwards. Verse 18. And the Lord God said, it is not good that the man should be alone. I will make him and help me for him. That's all the verses.
That's it. There we go.
I don't know if you want to address any TikTok
questions or anything. The main channel is down for some reason. I don't remember it getting flagged, but so I'm on the secondary channel and there's nothing. There's no viewers. I think you got to work on this channel to get it more viewers. So no TikTok people, no TikTok craziness today as far as that concerned. We may try that show platform later, but yeah, so I'm good on that. We can keep it moving.
Okay. So just the men behind the podium are Majim.
La Yasha Allah, which means to Israel.
Tazabah, you can step up here.
Oh, God, sir.
Bring your phone. Here. Well, step it. You'll step in the middle. Right, you'll lift the scrolls. We're gonna lift the scrolls to be saluted. Turn towards the camera, Posh.
Yo, Bashim Yasha Brakya.
Yah Ba'Shem Yasha Brakya.
You'll set the scrolls down and uncover them.
Oh, God.
Here you go.
Panyaki Dum. You turn face the east. This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawu. Shabbat Shemayim. Kadash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakwithka. Haba'ah. Atazayaka. Hayah. Asha. Ba'aratazah. Kawur. Hayah. Bashamayim. Lathan. Lanawa. Lakam. Call.
Yawum,
Yawum,
Wasalakanaw,
Wasalakanaw,
Kabawatnaw,
Wafinaw,
Gasalaknaw,
Salakinaw,
Kabawathinaw,
Wafinaw,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Tabayaynaw,
Yarinaw,
Bonasayawan,
Wansawan,
Abo,
Abo,
Hawashaynaw,
Shaynaw,
Mayun,
Mayun,
Rai,
Rai,
it's like Kaya,
Kaya,
Laka,
Laka,
Amalakwa,
Amalakwa,
Wa'ala,
Wa'ala,
Wathapar,
Wa'ala,
Wa'alamyam,
Alamyam,
Aman.
Aman.
Lord's Prayer in English. It's like, yeah. Okay.
Our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done
In earth,
in earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread.
our daily bread,
And forgive us our
and
debts,
forgive us of our debts,
as we forgive our debtors.
as we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not into temptation,
And lead us not into temptation,
but deliver us from evil.
but deliver us from evil.
For thine is the
For
kingdom,
thine is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the power,
and the glory,
and the glory,
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it. Prayer for the Hakak, or the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh,
Yahweh,
by Hashem Yahushai,
Hashem Yahushua,
Baba Kashah,
Babakashah,
Nathanahu,
Nathanahu,
Hakak,
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 La Rapa'ah,
La Raba'ah,
Kal Makala,
Kamakala,
Wakal Manawa,
Kamarwa,
Hakak,
Hakak,
Latahor,
Atahor,
Hamatazarayim,
Hamatazarayim,
Hakak,
Hakak,
Lahakim,
Hakim,
Hamakim,
Nathim,
Hakak,
Hakak,
Al Rakawa,
Al-Rakawa,
Atama Allah,
Tama'al,
the Garshan,
Garshan,
by Hashem Yahushai,
Hashem Yahushua,
what Amun.
Waraman,
in English. Yahweh in the name of Yahushua.
Yahweh in the name of Yahushai.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power,
Power to heal.
the power to
All
heal
manner of sickness.
all manner of sickness
All manner of disease.
and all manner of
The
disease,
power to cleanse the lepers.
the power to cleanse the
The
lepers,
power to raise the
the
dead.
power to raise the dead,
The power against unclean spirits.
the power against unclean spirits,
Cast them out.
to cast them out
In Yahushua.
in the name of Yahushai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. For to bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh,
Yahweh.
by Hashem Yahushai,
Hashem Yahushua,
Barak Lanawa,
Barak Lanawa.
Wa Yasha'ala,
Yasha'ala,
Wa Habayat,
Yahweh,
Saparium,
Saparium,
Barak,
Barak,
by Hashem Yahushai,
Hashem Yahushua,
the water Aman.
Waraman,
What we just said in English was Lord Yahweh.
Yahweh,
In the name of Yahushua.
in the name of Yahushai,
Bless us.
bless us
And Israel.
and Israel
And the school.
and the school.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah,
Asha.
Ayunya,
Ayunya.
Al-Hohorium,
Al-Hohorium.
Ma'ayun,
Mayan,
Yaba'ah,
Naba'ah,
Isaiah,
Isaiah.
Isaiah,
Isaiah.
Ma'aim,
Ai.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Ashah,
Asha.
Shemayum,
Shamiyam.
Wa'aratazah,
Ratazah.
Al-Yuthun,
Ayudun.
Lawat,
Samawat.
Regolka,
Roka.
Al-Yanawum,
Ayawum.
Shamarka,
Shmarka,
Hana,
Ana,
La'ah,
La'a.
Yanawum,
Yawum.
Wala'ah,
La'a.
Yeshun,
Yashun.
Shalmar,
Shamar.
Yasha'ala,
Yasha'ala.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Shamarka,
Shamarka.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Tzalka,
Tzalka.
Al-Yad,
Ayah.
Yumyaka,
Yamyaka.
Yawamum,
Yawamam.
Hashamash,
Ashmash.
La'ah,
La'a.
Yakaka,
Yakaka.
Wayirak,
Bayrak.
Bal Ya'ala,
La'a.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Yashamarka,
Yashamarka.
Makol,
Nicole.
Rai,
Right.
Yashamar,
Yashamar.
Aznapashka,
Ashnapashka.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Yashamar,
Yashamar.
Kazaaka,
Tazashka.
Wawaka,
Wawaka.
Ma'aika,
Ma'aika.
Wa'ai,
Right.
Awulam.
In the English, I will lift up mine eyes into the hills.
I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help coming from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
the sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in.
and thy coming in.
From this time forth
From this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim,
Alahayim,
all Damayah,
Al-Damiyah,
Laka,
Laka,
all Fakarash,
Al-Takarash,
Wa'o,
Wa'o,
Dashakwat,
Tashakwat,
O,
O,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Hana,
Anu,
Awayabika,
Awiyabika,
Yahama,
Yahama,
Yawan,
Yawan,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Al Aimaka,
Al-Maka,
Ya'ariyamwa,
Yariyamwa,
Suwada,
Sawada,
Wayata,
Waita,
Yaitzawa,
Aizwa,
Al Tazapawanyaka,
Moses Bawanyaka,
Amarwa,
Amaro,
Lakawa,
Kau,
Wanakidam,
Nakidum,
Magoya,
Goy,
Wala'a,
Ala'a,
Yazakar,
Yasakar,
Sham,
Shah,
Yasha'ala,
Yasha'ala,
Iwada,
Iwada,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Nawaitzawa,
Aizwa,
Laba,
Laba,
Yakadwa,
Yakawa,
Al Yaka,
Al-Yak,
Barya,
Barya,
Yakarathwa,
Yakarafu,
Ahoya,
Ahoy,
Adawam,
Adawam,
Wayashemai,
Shemai,
Alayam,
Alayam,
Mawa'aba,
Bababa,
Wahagariam,
Hagari,
Gabal,
Gabo,
Wa'aimawan,
Imawan,
Wa'aimalak,
Alak,
Palashah,
Alashat,
Ain,
Ain,
Yashabia,
Shabia,
Tazawar,
Tazawar,
Gam,
Gam,
Ashawar,
Ashwar,
Nalawa,
Alawa,
Imam,
Imam,
Hayawa,
Alawa,
Zarwai,
Zarwai,
Labanya,
Labanya,
Lawat,
Lawat,
Selah,
Selah,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Laham,
Laham,
Hamadian,
Kamadian,
Kasa Yasara,
Kasiyasara,
Kayabian,
Kayabin,
Banakao,
Banakao,
Kayashawan,
Yashwan,
Nashamadwa,
Nashamawa,
but Ayan the Ara,
Aindao,
Hayawa,
Ayawa,
the Mun,
Daman,
La Dama,
Laidama,
Shayatam,
Saidamu,
Nara,
Nara,
Yab Mawa,
Nad Mawa,
Ka'irab,
Kaira,
Wakaza Abba,
Wakazawa,
Wakaza Bak,
Wakazabak,
Wakatazor,
Wakatazor,
Manai,
Manai,
Ko,
Ko,
Nasayakamwa,
Nasayakamwa,
Ashar,
Shar,
Amarwa,
Marwa,
Nayarasha,
Narusha,
Lanawa,
Nawa,
Ah,
Ah,
Nawa,
Nawa,
Ahayam,
Alayum,
Alahaya,
Alaya,
Shayatamwa,
Shaidamwa,
Kago Gola,
Gola,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
Lapanya,
Lapanya,
Rawaka,
Roka,
Ka'ash,
Naash,
Taba Ira,
Tabaira,
Ya'ira,
Yaira,
Wakalahaba,
Wakahaba,
Talahat,
Salahat,
Haryam,
Ayum,
Khan,
Kar,
Daradakma,
Dawa,
Basa Irika,
Basairika,
Wabasa,
Wabasa,
Wapathka,
Wapaka,
Dabahalam,
Tabahalum,
Mala'a,
Mala'a,
Panyam,
Panya,
Palawan,
Palawan,
Wayabakashwa,
Kashwa,
Shamka,
Shimka,
Yahawa,
Yahaw,
Yabashwa,
Yabashwa,
Wayaba'owa,
Wayahawa,
Idea,
Idea,
Ai,
Ai,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayakawa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayadaiwa,
Wayadaiwa,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Ata,
Da,
Shamka,
Shimka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Labaka,
Baka,
Al Yawan,
Aliwan,
Al,
Al,
Ko,
Ko,
Ha'arataza.
Al-Ratazah. In the English, Psalms 83. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace,
And be not still,
and be not
O
still,
Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
For lo,
thine enemies make a tumult,
thine enemies make a tumult,
and they that hate thee
and they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up their heads.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy people,
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come,
and let us cut them off from being a nation,
and let us cut them off from being a nation,
that the name of Israel
that the name of Israel
may be no more in remembrance.
may be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee,
The tabernacles of Edom,
the tabernacles of Edom,
and the Ishmaelites of Moab,
and the Ishmaelites of Moab,
and the Hagarenes,
and the Hagarenes,
Cabal,
Gabal,
Ammon,
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
the Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Asher also was joined with them.
Asura also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Selah,
Selah,
do unto them
do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kison,
at the brook of Kisan,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red,
Make their nobles like a red,
and like Zaid.
and like thee,
Yea,
yea,
all their princes,
all their princes,
as Zeba,
as Zeba,
and as Zalmunna,
and Azamuna,
who
who said,
let us take to ourselves
let us take to ourselves
the houses of Yahweh in possession.
the house of Yahweh in possession.
O my power,
Oh my power,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the sun before the
as
wind,
the fire burneth the wood,
as the fire burneth the wood,
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
and as the flames set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest,
So persecute them with thy
and
tempest,
make them afraid with thy storm.
and make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with
that
shame,
they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded,
let them be confounded,
in trouble forever.
in trouble forever.
Let them be put to shame,
Let them be put to shame,
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is
is
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
art the most high
art the most high
over all the earth.
over all the earth. Pray for the power structure or the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatha Yahweh, wa Yahweh Shai, Wam Yaka Allah, wa Alahayim, Matazabia, Allah Waptahana, Ha Allah Wapyum, Ha Soranyum, Ha Quatazayanyum, Ha Klayayum, Wa Akwathium, Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, the one of man.
In English, bless you, Yahweh,
Bless you, Yahweh,
and Yahweh Shai,
and Yahushai,
and Michael,
and Michael,
and the angels,
and the angels,
Commander General Yohana,
Commander General Yohana,
the generals,
the generals,
the captains,
the captains,
officers,
officers,
troopers,
the troopers,
and the sisters.
and the sisters.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
the name of Yahweh Shai,
in the name of Yahushai.
thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. I'm gonna look at the feed.
Oh, yeah. Anybody watching the rerun, just go to or whatever, go to ISUPK.com for more information and get our classes, man. Go ahead.
I don't get how many 30 views the 91 likes.
Oh, I liked it like
Oh,
myself.
one person can count for multiple?
You can like it as much as you.
Oh, I didn't know it count all of them.
I guess
Oh,
so.
okay,
Yeah, I
sure.
would like to try to maybe they'll get more people in it or something. I don't
You're
know.
right.
I'm just saying, give it a try sometimes. Blessed are prayer for the curses in English. Blessed are you, Yahweh,
Blessed are you, Yahweh,
King of heaven and earth,
King of heaven and earth,
and all things living.
and all things living.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
the name of Yahweh Shai.
in the name of Yahushai,
Listen to us now.
listen to us now,
Right now.
right now.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses,
And punishment and destruction.
and punishment and destruction
To the heathen.
to the heathen
That speak against us.
that speak against us,
Thy prophets.
thy prophets,
The teachers.
the teachers,
The princes.
the princes,
The priests.
the priests,
The Israelite brothers.
the Israelite brothers,
And the school.
and the schools.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses,
And punishment and destruction.
and punishment and destruction
To the heathen.
to the heathen,
And shake loose the treasure.
and shake loose the treasure
Of the rich of Israel.
of the rich of Israel
That refuse to give to the school.
that refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches.
Force their riches
To enter into thy sanctuary.
to enter into thy sanctuary.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses,
And punishment and destruction.
and punishment and destruction
To the Edomites.
to the Edomites
And the nations.
and the nations
And their drug dealers.
and their drug dealers,
The court system.
the court
The
system,
prison system.
the prison system,
Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood,
All the governments of our enemies.
all the governments of our enemies,
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Amalek synagogues and armies,
Roman Catholic Church.
Roman Catholic Church,
The Pope.
the Pope,
Islam.
Islam,
Christianity.
Christianity,
Egyptology.
Egyptology,
Militia.
militia,
Ku Klux Klan.
Ku Klux Klan,
Aryan Nation.
Aryan Nation,
Skinheads.
skinheads,
Posse Comitatus.
Posse Comitazi,
The gay movement.
the gay
The
movement,
lesbian movement.
the lesbian movement,
Spies.
spies,
Workers of witchcraft.
workers of witchcraft,
National Space Program.
NASA space program,
Army.
the Army,
Navy.
Navy,
Air Force.
Air Force,
Marines.
Marines,
Wall Street.
Wall Street,
Open up the internet.
open up the internet
And the airways.
and the airways,
Cable access
the
channels.
cable access channels,
And the radio channels.
and the radio channels.
Convict the spirit
Convict the spirit
of any of thy people
of any of thy people
that seek to stop
that
us.
seek to stop us
Bring swift destruction
and bring swift destruction
to all the heathen
to all the heathen
that stand in the way
that stand in the way
or try to stop us
or try to stop us
from broadcasting your words
from broadcasting your words
throughout the planet Earth.
throughout the planet Earth.
Let loose all the plagues.
Let loose all the plagues.
Cause them to go
Cause them to go
to and fro
to and fro
through the earth
through the earth
and consume them.
and consume them.
Let the plagues
Let the plagues
shake
shake
the house of the thief
the house of the thief
and the murderer.
and the murderer.
Let Yahushua,
Let Yahushua,
Michael and Gabriel
come
come down with the flying saucers
down with the flying saucers
and punish all the heathens
and punish all the heathens
that come up against us.
that come up against
As
us
we speak thy word,
as we speak thy word.
cause to be known by all
Cause it to be known by all
that it is the angels that have done it.
that is the angels that have done it.
Cause to be spread
Cause it to be spread
through the media,
through the media
throughout the whole world.
throughout the whole world.
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
In the name of Yahushua,
In the name of Yahushua.
thank you always.
Thank you always.
So be it.
So be it. Sorry. This means a turn. Oh, it's like Cap. You'll say this concludes the service.
This concludes the Sabbath service.
Akwati and Yeshabia. Salute to the brothers, men of Israel. Amadim Shabbat. Amajim Barak. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakatum. Yadimata. Akwati and Amajim. Salute to the sisters watching online. Men of Israel. Amadim Shabbat. Amajim Barak. Yahweh Shemar Adam Hashem Yahushua. Yadimata. Would anybody like to be anointed at this time?